Hey, Gordon Smith here. Welcome to my presentation on getting started in online marketing and how to avoid the most common dream killer that forces newbie marketers to quit before they have even started. So let's get right to it. The first thing you want to do is to make a plan, have a strategy and decide what your long-term goal is going to be, what your objective is in starting an online business. I hear you all say money in a loud voice, but think about it. It's more than that. Really think about it. If the answer was money, why do you want money? Money is it not for the freedom to do what you want to do, when you want to do it? Or is it because you want a nicer home, or a more luxurious car, or the 5-star vacations on a more regular basis? Or is it because you want to be a bigger influence for good in the world? I don't know your reason, but I do know that your reason is important, and also that it's important that you know the reason, because that is what is going to drive you onwards. That's what's going to drive you onwards when you have challenges or upsets on the path towards achieving your goal. So take the time to become crystal clear about why you want an online business, and this will help keep you focused and prevent you from getting distracted. The number one reason people quit before they really get started is because they get into information overload. They simply try to absorb too much information in too short a time, and they lose it. They end up with a headache and think, this just isn't for me. Well, this is easily avoidable. And the way that we do it is by having a clear set of tasks that we write on a to-do list. Now this to-do list we have to make the night before. We make a to-do list right now for what we are going to do tomorrow. And as we complete each task, which we have prioritized, making the most important task our number one task, we write it down. When we have completed it, we write it down on a good job done list. A good job done list. Write down what you have completed on that list and reward yourself by thinking that you are one step nearer to your goal. The quickest and most efficient way to move forward is to hire a coach. And by that I mean someone who is currently doing what you want to be doing yourself. The benefit of this is obvious. You have someone to guide you around the pitfalls and blind alleyways that suck time and money from you. The downside to this is obviously the costs, where you can expect to pay for one-to-one coaching in the region of $250 an hour for an experienced, successful marketer to teach you this on a one-to-one basis. But there is another option. You can join a group coaching program where for around $50 to $100 a month you can get the same information but less the personal attention and guidance, which is obviously of great help. But if you're on a shoestring budget, this is definitely a good way to go. In my experience, you can get some great material for free for joining someone else's list. And everybody seems to be doing this. So if you're careful and selective, you have a chance to gain quite a bit of information for free. The danger is, don't try to do too much at the one time. Because the subject is so big, you can fall into information overload and what we call the paralysis of analysis, where you sit staring at your computer and you don't know where to start. I know a lot of marketers, including myself, have fell into this trap. The marketer's equivalent of writer's block. Okay, if you are serious about starting an online business, you have to know what niche you are going to start in. It could be from past jobs or hobbies or interests. It could be something that you're passionate about. It could be based on the knowledge of your friends or family that you can learn from. It could be a subject learned from books or in newspapers on what is currently hot. I know a very successful marketer who saw an advert in a newspaper about houses for sale in Bulgaria, and he was considering buying a home there, but he couldn't find any information about buying a house in Bulgaria. So he went and made a product about it and made some very nice money on the back of it. And that is how marketers think. But there is a learning curve in coming to look at things this way. Whatever your market, you must decide first to do your due diligence. You must do keyword research on the subject and find out these three things. Firstly, is there a large enough market to support your product? Is it going to be worthwhile you making a product for that size of market? Secondly, are there people already buying products in this marketplace? In other words, is it commercial? Or are people giving away freebies in this market and nobody's buying products? Obviously, if that was the case, then you wouldn't want to enter into this marketplace. And thirdly, what is the level of competition within that marketplace? I'm going to give you a link at the end of this, or at the bottom of this video, where these three questions will be explained in great detail and you will see the sense of it. To do your keyword research, you can use the Google AdWords tool, but I would personally recommend you look at Market Samurai. If you just enter Market Samurai into your Google search box, it will take you to that page, and there is I think there's a month's free trial. So you can have a look at it, try out the Google AdWords tool as well, keywords tool, and you will be able to get good information on these three questions that you need answered. Basically, you want to fish where the fish are swimming, where they are hungry, and where there is space on the bank for you to stand, without a crowd of other anglers squeezing against you. The worst mistake you can make is to spend time and money creating a product that no one wants to buy. This makes sense, right? We need these questions answered first of all. At the beginning of your journey in online marketing, realize that there is no magic button. It requires work, and although you will get directions to the gym, you will have to do your own push-ups. No matter the results you have achieved in the past, there is no reason why you cannot make a great success of this and achieve the life and the lifestyle that you truly desire. It's been done by others. It's well documented that there are lots of successful marketers out there. So there is no reason you can't do it as well. Okay, I have went on a bit longer than I intended to, but over the next day or two, I will post the next video showing the next step. As ever, if you have any questions, message me through Facebook or email me at gordon@gordonsmithsblog.com. Goodbye for now, and I will speak to you soon.